follow all these speeches, lovely speeches that people have made about Anu. I brought a prop, so I wanted to share with you and take a little change the tone, because Anu and I served for 6 years on the Fremont City Council. I was elected in '04 and she was appointed right afterwards, and we became somewhat of allies in a team together. And I'd like to share with you some of my experiences I have, because people talk about the most qualified, the skills that she has, the vision that she has. What does that mean? You know, what do we want to make Fremont about? We talk about this development of the Warm Springs spot and how Anu was the leader. She stood up to the city manager and to others in the council and said, this is what we need to do. We need to living. And that's the voice that you get with Anu Natarajan. Over and over again. She has, I can't begin to tell you the things that she's taught me. One, because she just forces me to go to these conventions with her, but taught me about architecture. Talk to me about the pace that you want. I remember we were in Washington, D.C., and then we were in Portland, or I think it was Portland. We were walking around, and she's pointing out the buildings and the feeling that you want, that many of you crave for when you think, how are we going to build out the city of Fremont? This book starts off, it says, we want to make Fremont a national model. That's Anu Natarajan. Picks up our little city, you know, the 16th largest city in the state of California. We want to be a national model, because you go across the country and there's suburbia that needs to change into a more dense, a more urban, modern lifestyle. We want to strategically place the city of Fremont between Oakland and San Jose, but become a model nationally. That's Anu Natarajan. That was her leadership on the city council that dragged us to adopt that type of vision. Because, again, it's called a vision for Fremont's general plan. And it was Anu over and over again, whether it was the green building standards or the idea of having trees, the importance that we have with trees. I mean, there are people sitting around the Bay Area now, in Oakland, in San Francisco, Redwood City, San Jose, that would die to have somebody with Anu's vision and Anu's temperament and vocabulary and knowledge on their city council, and also to be a candidate for mayor in their town. This is San Francisco and Oakland and San Jose. Would love to have a candidate like Anu Natarajan running for mayor. What she's done is and I want to leave you with this. What she does is she takes these concepts that she has as a planner and makes them accessible to other members of the council, which is really important, but also to members of the community. Her idea and her insistence on a plan for revitalizing Fremont Boulevard. I mean, I can sit here and say, yeah, I was there and I voted for it and I did help out a little bit, but she was the leader. She was the leader when we were sitting in our study groups, when we were sitting in the council. She was the one that articulates that we have. You know, we're on the verge of developing the downtown of Fremont. And the imprint that it's going to have is going to come from the next mayor. The vision that the mayor has as she articulates what she wants from the city planning staff, from the city manager, and to the rest of the community. She's a collaborator. She's not a bully. She's not a bully. She's going to listen to folks. But what she does is she leads you, and that's what we hunger for. So she's my friend. She's my colleague. I hope you've got a sense of how much I appreciate the work that she does and what she brings to the game of governance for the city of Fremont. My friend, you're a candidate for mayor. God bless all of you for coming out here. This is a fantastic program. Anu Natarajan.
Yes.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you for those kind words. Thank you for 6 years of amazing friendship and serving together on the city council. And you will forever be my friend. Thank you.